A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome one and all, this is Blaezer RTW in your face. This is a 1v1. It's actually the third of a little set of games I've been playing against Flackus. He's SBQR, I'm Skippy. The score is, this is the third one. The score is 1-1. They've both been pretty close so far. So I think the previous one was about 3 battles back, and the one before that was about battle 8 or 9 overall in the other section. So yeah, I would imagine the armies are going to be a bit of a muchness really. It looks like what we can see, he probably got someone in here as well, but look, from what we can see, he's got 3 gold cav, 4 archer auxilia, 2 normal archers, and 5 urban cohorts. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 urbans, 1 town watch, and 6 normal archers, and then 4 cav that looks to be gold as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's got another little cav hiding. So 4. Oh, he must have had one of them hiding then. I didn't see it. So we got 6 infantry each. I've got and the same amount of archers each, though he's got the range. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. It looks like I'm just starting to move my infantry up now. Gonna get a bit of a peeler exchange on the go. Yeah. See, that's nasty. He's taking me right down with that peeler. What I probably should have done, this town watch really isn't here to do anything. It can't really do anything. So what I should have done is probably put him in loose formation and ran him in just in front to attract all these peeler. And then it probably would have routed after the first round coming. But if my guys were right behind him, they could have then peelered the first round back, which reduces the amount of peeler that they can then throw on their last round, which then obviously means that my last round will be a lot more. But it looks like the micromanagement's not quite to that level yet. Both speaking at the time the game's done and now. Looks like some of his archers have just routed off. He's seen that I'm not looking at my cav, and I've seen that he's not looking at his cav down this end, so a bit of a muchness here. Yeah, no, I'm totally not looking at that. Really, this urban needs to be coming up to about here and then coming in behind rather than coming from the side, because that would actually, like, you know, scare him, as it were. Probably would have routed him. My general's not doing a lot. I'm just looking to, there it is. I was looking to see where his odd unit was. He's actually sent some urbans in against my cavalry. I'm not keeping an eye on it on that side. I am now. I am on this side. Then the town watcher going in there. They're up against the general, so I might have a quick look at the scores after and see if they actually killed anything, because that's you know, that's the only person they fought as I can see it. Okay, so I've won that side, which is quite surprising. I need to bring on my cav around here now, either going for those archers or hammer and anvil, and preferably probably this corner to free up all these 3 units with just 2 strikes. He's actually going to hammer and anvil me from this side. Looks like I've actually split my cav. I've gone for his archers on one side and then gone after his cav on this side. Oh, I've gone to save my general, that's what I've gone to do. He's going to hammer and anvil me. I don't know if that's going to be enough. You'd have to catch a really weak unit with that, not one that's got 30 in it. Yeah, that guy's routed, so it is going alright. He's got 26 left of this one and a few bits of cav floating in, so they're going to make it difficult, but I should... Sorry, there's some cats fighting in the background. We got, like, you may hear me mention about my cat a few times, but I'm not really a cat person, but Mrs. is. But there's 2 cats next door who are in the back garden fighting, which basically is going to leave loads of fur. Anyway, yeah, so Yeah, I think he might have the upper hand looking at it. I've still got quite a lot of archers left. I need to get rid of his cav. That's what I need to do. He's got 7 left there, as far as I can see it. And I've got 7 in there with him as well, so that should be quite interesting. My archers look like they're just about to run down the hill. There's a nice big hole in there. I mean, really, I would like now, obviously, I would take a couple of these, put them into tight formation and run them in behind these urbans just to, you know, they're not really going to kill anything, but just to make it a bit awkward for them. Or I'm guessing what I'm thinking of is getting them behind and firing at them in the back. I've managed to beat that cavalry with a few left. I think by 1 or 2 that I had loose were coming to do. Yeah, there you go. So there's the fire lit up into the back of these guys. As soon as they all get going, if they've all got arrows left and they all start firing, I don't think that's going to take that long, even though they're quite high numbers. Yeah, he's gone. It won't be long for these guys to go. We've got about 40. And then he's got one. Those guys should finish him off anyway. That's that one done. And you know, peeling off the archers at the end is, you know, quite. If you know there's going to be an infantry battle, it is often worth keeping them back and slowly just walking them round out of harm's way to the back. And then when it is at this sort of stage when everything's depleted and people can't afford to let their cav not be charging into the the backs of the enemy infantry, putting fire arrows on, you know, it does a job. I'm pretty sure it does a job of sometimes pushing you through in those times when you might not otherwise have a chance. It's straight infantry to infantry. So I'm trying to see what he's got left. There's not a lot of time. What I'm going to do, we can sort of see that I've cleared up here, which is happy days. What's he got left? So some archers, archer auxiliary. I've got quite a few urbans. My general's still alive, and I've got 4 or 5 archers probably. So I think that's it. But yeah, good game to Flaccus. So that made that 2-1. But they were all really close and all could have gone either way. To be honest with you, I probably just lucked out a bit more than him. To be honest with you, at the time, but you know, you make your own luck. That's what I always say. Yeah, and there's the win. So let's have a look. So yeah, you can see just over 50 in it. He had a lot smaller army than me. Not a lot smaller, but reasonably smaller for this money level. I just had the most for him remaining. Let's actually see if my town watch did anything. 4 casualties. Yeah, not a lot. They would have been better off, as I said, as a peeler shield for that. All in all, 2 easy players. All right. Happy days. See you next time.